Pamela Wallace. You're delivering flowers here for a long, long time, Pam.
A long time,
Long
Eamon.
time. And it's funny here because we have a lovely lady here in town who has the same name as you.
That's right.
So we often tell families, they say, where did you get the flowers?
Yeah.
And we say, Pamela Wallace made them for us. And of course, when our local Pamela Wallace passes through the funeral home, then if she comes to the funeral, they're always thanking her, saying how wonderful the flowers are, and they're delighted with the flowers. There's, it's nice, I think, for people to get to know that you're the person behind.
I'm the Pam Wallace.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
the flower power, as we
I'm the
call you.
flower power. Yeah.
And for us, I suppose it really makes a huge difference to us that once we usually say a family would come in and they'd pick out maybe what coffin they want and whatever else they want.
Yeah.
Or sorry, they'd make their funeral arrangements and then they go to pick whatever coffin they want.
Yeah.
And they go into the coffin room below and they'd pick out their coffin. And when they're in there, I'd often text you and I'd say, I need this amount of flowers or whatever amount of flowers. And you text back, perfect.
Oh yeah. That's sure. I love to get the orders and I love doing them, Eamon.
Yeah,
Like it's my happy place. I call my flower room my happy place because
happy.
that's what I love doing, and I like making the wreaths for the people, and I love to put passion into it, and I know it,
And it shows. And I often said, even if you go into a restaurant and
Yeah.
the waiter, the waitress is nice to you,
Oh, I suppose it.
it shows.
Yeah,
And flowers, they're your thing.
they're my thing.
And it shows.
It's not a job for me, Eamon.
Yeah, it shows. Yeah, yeah.
I love doing it, and I work better under pressure. And there's lots of time there is pressure, isn't there?
Yeah,
Because
correct, which you're able to manage it.
yeah,
And if I say to you, for argument's sake, I want a certain amount of flowers and I need them tomorrow at 3 o'clock, I
yeah.
can actually set my watch by it.
Well, that you trained me good time, and Eamon.
You
I
know,
suppose in the beginning I mightn't have been perfect on time, but
yeah,
you have your own commitments, and I have tried to be there for you. Then you will know when I'm going to pull in. You'll see
yeah,
me 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. You'll see me pulling into the funeral home,
correct. And
and
I think it's that's
that's
kind of
important for
service, isn't it?
you.
Service, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And I think any business that runs a good service,
yeah,
and that's a good service.
and it's like you need to know I'm going to be at your door. For you to carry on your work, you need to have my wreaths there. And
Correct.
but even for you have the flowers displayed, Eamon,
Yeah,
that means so much to see them displayed nice.
yeah.
You
I
know,
always think it's nice to have them up off the ground rather than on the ground. That when they're up on a little stand,
yeah,
there's a tiny little stand
yeah,
that
but it
it
makes an
really
awful.
shows them
It
off,
does,
doesn't it?
doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
And I think for the family coming in, it looks like there was, you know, it means there's a bit of work gone into them for them.
Correct.
They're not just shoved on the ground for,
Yeah, correct. There was effort
yeah,
put in to both making them and displaying them.
yeah, and
Yeah,
then for them to see them and write their cards or whatever. It's
correct.
nice,
Because of course, it is a very emotional and impressionable time
Yeah,
for a family,
on the
so it
family.
does make a big
Yeah.
difference if these things are done
I
correctly.
always say that flower speaks all languages,
Yeah,
Eamon, because they're there to maybe help them through the grieving process too.
correct.
Maybe cheer them up, or if they like what they see. And a lot of people would even say when I'm leaving in the wreaths that flowers are lovely,
Yeah,
and it helps.
yeah.
So
And it is nice when you come to deliver them that you very regularly would meet a family and speak with them,
yeah,
and you often always say to them, often heard you say to them on the way out, like, "Are the flowers okay?"
yeah.
And they'll turn and they'll
Well, I'd
give
be
you
a
their
bit
opinion.
shy, Eamon. I would be a bit shy with people, but I'm getting better.
Yeah,
I suppose I try to put my emphasis into work and do the wreaths for them, but it is nice to speak to the family.
correct.
You
And
know,
let them see you too, I think, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
important.
And some of them would say thanks very much, and that's a bit of praise is nice too, isn't
Correct.
it?
Yeah, just to know that
They're
what you've
happy,
done is
and
correct. Yeah,
I'm
correct.
happy then.
Yeah, yeah, correct.
Yeah.
And where did your flower career start?
Oh, Eamon, way back a long time ago. I trained with a horticulturist. I always had intended I was going to do horticulture, but I had a hip accident years ago, and I was only 13, so I knew that that wasn't the path for me. And just by accident, I hit on floristry, and do you know what? It was like a duck to water. I
Yeah,
loved it,
yeah,
and I love, every day I I love it, and I'm 60 this year, and I have no intention of retiring yet.
it's
So
very
you're
rude.
stuck with me for another while, maybe.
It's very rude to ask a lady her age. So
Well,
that's,
sure,
I
look,
just say, that's why I asked you, where did your flower
yeah,
career
but
begin rather than.
I'd say when I was 5 out planting bulbs.
Very good.
That was where I was going to go anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's funny, I never thought I was going to be a florist, but
Or
I love it.
do you have to do much on the farm then? Does Tom drag you in to do much on the
Oh,
farm?
yeah.
Is that a sore area?
Look, at the pay is bad doing farming, but um, he helps me and I help him, and that's the way we have a good relationship
Brilliant.
with that way. Do you
Yeah,
know?
brilliant, brilliant.
You know?
Because he always comes when you have a lot of flowers. He's always here
Yeah,
helping to
and
deliver them, or if you're under pressure, he delivers them.
yeah, and
And of course, the
sometimes
girls or William, of course,
he'll
all.
come for the drive with me over, and you know, that's the way we work. So
It's like a
um,
family business,
he
really,
said
isn't
I
it?
don't pay him, but he doesn't pay me either, so it works well.
It's both ways. Yeah,
Yeah, it works
yeah,
well. Now look at we've 3 kids, so it has helped, and you've helped
yeah.
in like you've helped me immensely, Eamon, with all your orders and all the business you've given me, and I truly appreciate that. You know, it's all help.
And I keep going back to the same thing that once I either text you or whatever and ask you for flowers, say how many I want, you send a lovely text saying, okay, that's
Yeah,
all I need to know.
yeah,
So I can now go on, carry on the rest of the things that I need to do to get my funeral
yeah,
organized, that I don't have to remember later on that evening, God, I have to ring Pamela back, or,
yeah.
that
Once
it's
I
done and
get that
dusted. Yeah,
text, then that's out of your hands. It's to
correct.
me.
And
Well,
it means,
I have good suppliers, Eamon. I
yeah,
have 2 very good ladies that I buy flowers from, and you know they're there when I'm stuck. So
very good.
it's nice to build up a relationship with both your suppliers and the likes of you. Like
Isn't it? Yeah,
that has the whole. It's easy for everybody then.
correct.
You know,
Everybody's, and once ourselves, once our family are happy, we're happy.
that's the main thing,
Yeah,
that the
correct.
family are happy.
Correct. And
You know,
that's both our aims, probably, isn't
like,
it, in
and
fairness?
you put such passion into your work,
Yeah,
and it's up to us to provide you with a good service then,
correct.
and the whole thing will go smooth. So
It cuts
yeah,
both ways, as they
it
say,
does.
doesn't it? Yeah, doesn't
Yeah,
it? Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and you had a flower shop for a while.
I had a flower shop in Rossgrave for a good while, and I was expecting my second daughter, and she was taking the space off me, and my husband said, or Tom said, come home. And I said, Jenny, like I live, Eamon, you know where I live.
Yeah,
There's not much passing trade.
yeah, yeah.
But now with technology and you can order online, a lot of people order online.
Big time.
So I came home in I suppose, to maybe do it for 2 or 3 years at home, and then when my children get bigger. But I was coming over to you with the kids in the baby chairs,
Yeah, correct.
and now you were putting your children in them, like.
Goes
And
around.
now my daughters, like they're 24 or 23, like,
Yeah.
and I'm still working from home, and you know I'm happy there.
You become with the grandkids next.
Oh yeah, well, you will, Eamon. I'll be here for as
Fair
long as
play
you
to you.
let me. I'll be back.
Fair play to you.
Yeah,
It's a great
but
service, in fairness, and obviously you're very passionate about it. And I always said, like I said to you, even if you go into a restaurant and the waiter or waitress is nice to you,
yeah.
then you're very content, and you're very, very passionate about your flower business. And
Yeah,
yeah,
I really enjoy it, and I try to getting different flowers, new roses, new lilies, everything. You know it.
excellent.
I love that. You know,
And
it's funny.
even only this week,
Yeah,
a family texted me at 8 o'clock in the morning and they wanted to double their flower order.
yeah,
And I text you,
yeah.
and all I got back at 8 o'clock in the morning, all I got back was okay.
Well, I actually I went to Dublin for flowers that morning. And I said, I wonder would I bring another few roses? Maybe Eamon might need more. You know, I think there's. I don't know. Sometimes I think there's somebody watching over you
Oh
that
yeah,
say no. You know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I couldn't believe it when he texted me. So I was delighted because I
That's
had
it.
them, and that
And
all ends well.
they were thrilled because I thought in my own head, I
Yeah.
said, "There's no way she's going to have 24 more roses," but you had, in
Yeah,
fairness to you, yeah, yeah.
I was
Fair
delighted
play.
that
Yeah,
that was I was happy to be able to say yes. So
yeah, yeah. It's great. It's a great
happy.
service, and you
Yeah.
do quite often travel to Dublin very early in the morning
Yeah,
to
if I
actually,
need to, but
yeah,
not that much now.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Fair play
it's
to you.
if it needs be, you have to do it.
Do
Get
it.
up at 5:30 and go get
Right.
them and be back.
Fair play, yeah.
Yeah.
On your motorbike.
Well, no, that's yours. That's your baby. I'll stick with the car,
Let's stick with
even.
the car.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
safer, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's no
Yeah.
bother to me. I have no bother getting up early in the morning, and once everything works out well and everything is done right, I'm happy.
Brilliant, absolutely
Yeah.
brilliant.
And
And where would you see the flower business going now in the future? Would you see any changes coming or anything like that? Or,
but there's always changes, Eamon. But I think you have to work with what the people like.
hmm
You know,
yeah,
it's what, like, you see other people, but you kind of know what your customer likes, and
yeah,
you
yeah,
work with that. And
exactly.
unless they ask you for something different, but you're always trying to improve
Mm.
every day. Now, I am in the very near process. Going to come with this biodegradable oasis and trees, which is becoming. I'll be bringing them on to you shortly now,
Very good. Yeah,
and I think that's the next thing that needs to happen.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, because a lot of graveyards are full of plastic
yeah.
and oasis that isn't compostable.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
So by September, we're hoping to have that up and
Excellent.
running.
You're going to
You
save
know,
the planet.
well, sure, we'll help.
Yeah,
We'll help
exactly.
a little
I
bit.
always think that.
I
Oh,
think everybody needs to do a little
a
bit.
little
And
bit.
yeah,
Even here now, our cups
yeah,
that we use for tea and coffee, they're compostable. And I think it's an area that even that's only a small little
It's
thing.
only, but it helps. Like,
Correct.
yeah,
Right. And all our vast majority of our electricity now comes from our solar panels overhead.
yeah.
So I think we all
We're
kind
all
of
to
have to
do with.
think, don't we? That
But I
kind of
think to see oasis on graveyards
yeah,
after it there's nobody knows what to do with it,
yeah,
and
correct, yeah, yeah,
it's a real hard to get rid of.
yeah.
So I'm really excited about this new biodegradable oasis,
Fair
and
play, to you, yeah,
I can't give it 100%, but I'm
yeah,
99%
yeah.
sure
That's
it's
very
going to
good.
be the way forward.
And I mean, your whole product then is compostable.
Biodegradable. The plastic trays
Your
will be gone.
flowers, yeah, your
The
flowers are,
tree, yeah,
yeah,
everything.
everything is compostable
Yeah,
then, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, brilliant.
Now, like I'd have an awful lot of waste off of flowers.
Yeah.
And if I told you how I got rid of them, Eamon, you'd probably laugh.
Go
But
ahead.
we have a goat
Okay.
and he eats all the stems.
That's brilliant.
It's so there's no, I have no waste
Yeah,
around.
excellent. You're still
And
saving the planet.
that sounds
It's absolutely
like
brilliant. Yeah,
it's absolutely
you're
brilliant.
still
Works
saving the
brilliantly.
planet.
Yeah, I have him for about 5 years now.
God, it's that
We
brilliant.
haven't christened him a name yet, but
Yeah.
he's my biodegradable
Yeah, they're called flower power too.
flower pot too. Yeah, he works there, eats all the bits of leftovers.
Excellent,
But I
excellent. Yeah,
think it'll be great to see all
absolutely
the
brilliant.
trees and the oasis and all the flowers and everything will be
Brilliant.
able to be disposed of.
That's a big step
Yeah.
forward now, in
So
fairness.
I'm
Yeah,
excited about that
yeah,
now.
yeah, that's good.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, fair play to you.
yeah.
Thanks a million for taking
It
just
was
a little
it
bit
was
of time out of your busy day.
it was lovely to be
Yeah,
asked over, even
and
though
it's,
I had butterflies.
yeah.
But yeah, it's nice to be asked. Thanks very
No,
much
that's
to
not.
you.
Thank you for
Yeah,
doing it. And it's nice, I think, for people to see the face behind, even though you do meet a lot of families in fairness here,
yeah,
but it's nice for people to see the face behind where the flowers come from
yeah,
because they would often say it was, appreciate the flowers and say how well they're done and
yeah.
whatever. We would say Pamela Wallace, but it obviously means
They
nothing to
don't
them.
know
So,
me. Yeah,
so it's nice for them
yeah.
to see you too. And
Yeah.
yeah,
And like I
fair play.
wouldn't know that many. Well, I'd know people, but I'm no good to remember. And then
Yeah.
people, it's nice to just be that they know me now.
Correct, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They know when I
So
say Pamela now, they have an idea who I'm talking about.
the
Yeah.
other Pamela now mightn't get as much.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. We'll have to ask her down to do a podcast
that's it.
to let her see that she's the Pamela that doesn't do the
Yeah.
flowers. Yeah,
But thanks, Eamon, for giving me the opportunity.
I'll
It's
start. You're more
lovely.
than welcome.
Yeah.
You're more
Thank
than
you very
Thank you
much.
for talking to us.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pamela.
Uh,